Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you know anything about me, you know I'm a huge believer in constantly learning and growing, and there's no better way to do that than by diving into a good book. Today, I'm sharing with you the top 5 books that completely transformed my money mindset. These books have had a huge impact on my financial journey, teaching me invaluable lessons about money, wealth building, and frankly, just thinking differently about my finances. And I truly believe they can do the same for you. These aren't just your typical get-rich-quick schemes, guys. These books dive deep into the psychology of money, the habits of successful people, and the practical steps you can take to achieve your financial goals. We're talking about building a solid foundation for long-term financial success, and it all starts with shifting your mindset. So whether you're just starting out on your financial journey or you're already on the path to building wealth, these books are absolute must-reads. So grab yourself a notebook, get ready to take some notes because we're about to dive into the 5 books that completely transformed my money mindset. First up, we have Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Now this book is practically a rite of passage in the personal finance world, and for good reason. It completely changed the way I thought about money. Before reading this, I, like many people, thought that the more money you earned, the richer you were. But Kiyosaki throws that idea right out the window. The book centers around the contrasting financial philosophies of Kiyosaki's own father, Poor Dad, and his friend's father, Rich Dad. His biological father, despite having a stable job and a good education, struggled financially throughout his life. On the other hand, his friend's father, a high school dropout who owned businesses, became incredibly wealthy. The book highlights the critical difference between assets and liabilities. An asset puts money in your pocket, while a liability takes money out. This concept was a game changer for me. It made me realize that it didn't matter how much money I was making if I was just spending it all on liabilities. Things like cars, expensive clothes, or even a mortgage on an overpriced house that just sucked money out of my pocket every month. The key takeaway is that building wealth isn't about working for money. It's about having your money work for you through assets that generate passive income. Rich Dad, Poor Dad also emphasized the importance of financial education. It made me realize that schools often fail to teach us about money management, investing, and building wealth. This realization sparked a fire in me to take control of my financial education and learn everything I could about building a secure future. It pushed me to read more books, attend seminars, and learn from mentors. This book is a must-read for anyone, regardless of their age or income level. It's a powerful reminder that financial success is within everyone's reach if they're willing to challenge their beliefs and embrace the right mindset. Next up, we have The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko. This book was a real eye-opener because it debunks so many myths about what it means to be wealthy. Stanley and Danko spent years studying actual millionaires, not celebrities or athletes, but everyday people who had built their wealth quietly and consistently. And you know what they found? Most millionaires aren't flashy spenders with lavish lifestyles. In fact, they're often the opposite. They live below their means, drive used cars, and are incredibly frugal with their money. This book really hammered home the point that you don't need a massive income to become wealthy. It's about your saving and spending habits. It showed me that building wealth is a slow and steady process that requires discipline and patience. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about making smart financial decisions consistently over time. It's about living below your means, investing wisely, and avoiding lifestyle inflation. One of the key takeaways from this book was the importance of being financially disciplined. The millionaires in the study weren't afraid to track their expenses, budget their money, and make sacrifices in the short term to achieve their long-term financial goals. They were meticulous about their finances, and it clearly paid off. This book was like a breath of fresh air for me. It showed me that you don't need to win the lottery or become a celebrity to become wealthy. You just need to adopt the right habits, be disciplined, and make smart financial decisions consistently. It's a powerful message that resonated deeply with me. Chapter 3. Think and Grow Rich. Your mind is your greatest asset. Now let's talk about a classic that goes beyond just personal finance. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book, guys, is a masterpiece in personal development and has had a profound impact on my life. Hill spent over 2 decades studying some of the most successful people in history like Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, and Alexander Graham Bell. To to uncover the secrets behind their extraordinary achievements. The central theme of the book is the power of thought. Hill argues that our thoughts are incredibly powerful and that we can literally shape our reality by controlling our thoughts and beliefs. He introduces the concept of autosuggestion, where we can program our subconscious minds for success by constantly feeding it with positive affirmations and visualizing our goals. This book completely shifted my perspective. It made me realize that my mindset was the biggest factor determining my success, not just in finance, but in all areas of life. It taught me that if I wanted to achieve financial freedom, I needed to start by believing it was possible, and then taking consistent action towards my goals. One of the most powerful concepts I learned from this book was the importance of having a burning desire. Hill emphasized that having a deep, unwavering desire for something is the starting point of all achievement. It's about having a clear vision of what you want to achieve, and then pursuing it with relentless determination. Think and Grow Rich is a timeless classic that I revisit regularly. It's a constant reminder that our thoughts are incredibly powerful, and that we have the power to shape our own destiny. Chapter 4. Your Money or Your Life. Aligning Your Spending with Your Values. The next book on our list, Your Money or Your Life by Vicki Robin and Joe Dominguez, takes a more holistic approach to personal finance. This book isn't just about becoming rich. It's about understanding your relationship with money and finding true financial freedom. Robin and Dominguez argue that many of us are trapped in a cycle of work-spend-work, where we trade our precious time and energy for money to buy things we don't need to impress people we don't even like. They introduce the concept of life energy and encourage readers to track their spending to see how much of their life energy they're exchanging for material possessions. This exercise was eye-opening for me. It made me realize that I was spending money on things that didn't align with my values or bring me true joy. Your Money or Your Life challenges readers to define their own version of financial independence. It's not just about having a certain amount of money in the bank, it's about having the freedom to live life on your own terms, pursuing your passions, and spending your time doing what truly matters to you. One of the most impactful concepts in this book is the idea of mindful spending. It's about being intentional with your purchases, considering the true cost of things in terms of your time and energy, and only spending money on things that add real value to your life. This book inspired me to simplify my life, downsize my possessions, and focus on experiences and relationships over material things. It's about aligning your spending with your values and finding true financial freedom. Chapter 5. The Richest Man in Babylon, Timeless Wisdom Through Ancient Parables. Last but definitely not least, we have The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason. Now this book is unique because it delivers its financial wisdom through a series of engaging parables set in ancient Babylon. Don't let the ancient setting fool you though. The lessons in this book are just as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. The stories follow the journey of Arkad, the richest man in Babylon, who shares his secrets to wealth with his fellow citizens. He emphasizes timeless principles like paying yourself first, living below your means, and seeking knowledge to grow your wealth. It's like getting financial advice from your wise old grandfather, except this grandfather lived in ancient Babylon. One of the most memorable lessons from this book is the principle of paying yourself first. Arkad advises saving at least 10% of your income before paying any other expenses. This simple yet powerful habit ensures that you prioritize your financial well-being. It's about treating your savings like a non-negotiable expense, just like paying your rent or your bills. This book is packed with timeless wisdom about saving, investing, and building wealth. It teaches you the importance of managing your debt, seeking advice from experts, and using your money to create a secure future. The storytelling format makes the lessons engaging and easy to understand, and the principles are universally applicable. The Richest Man in Babylon is a must-read for anyone who wants to learn the fundamentals of personal finance and build a solid foundation for financial success. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you're excited to dive into some of these incredible books. Remember guys, knowledge is power, and the more you learn about money, the better equipped you'll be to manage it effectively and build a secure future. These books aren't just about money, they're about developing a healthy and empowered relationship with your finances. If you've already read some of these books, let me know in the comments which one had the biggest impact on you. And if you have any other book recommendations that you think have the power to transform someone's money mindset, share those as well. Let's create a community of continuous learning and financial empowerment. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and subscribe to the channel for more content on money, mindset, and building a life you love. See you in the next video.